Welcome, everyone. This is Inkwell, Palmdale's virtual, first year virtual book and art festival. This is the author portion of it where we will be interviewing authors. And right now we have the lovely Tara Botel Doherty. Am I saying the last name right?
Exactly. Yes.
Doherty. Awesome. All right. Doherty, Tara, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm a California native, which, sometimes it's hard to find one of these natives around still because everybody loves to come to our state. I am a Hollywood girl. I did grow up in Hollywood. I write about my experiences in Hollywood and Echo Park in the 70s, 80s, 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I bring up all of the aspects of Hollywood, Musso and Frank, the Hollywood Bowl, all the beautiful spots I experienced growing up. So I have Growing Up Hollywood, and this is the beginning. It's a short story collection. It's full of vignettes. It did win the Irwin Award for the Southern California Publicists for short story collection. And in here we have Mia and Red, and it's a family which was not unlike my own. And we see what's going on. We see where the parents, because I don't know if we always get the pre-story, we see where the parents met each other. And then it flips over to where we have the girls growing up. Now, this is the beginning. This is my seedling for what's going to end up being a trilogy based on the girls, and they're growing up in Hollywood, on the boulevard, in the canyon, and on the road. Because yes, Mrs. Doria, I love Jack Kerouac. Sorry, so many great authors that we don't talk about anymore. But so that's what my newest collection is. And then if we move out of the way, I can see my Bread for the Table up there. That was my first novel. No, thank you. I am actually working on another short story collection called Night Crawlers. Ooh. Because we're all in search of the perfection when the sun goes down. We're all looking for something. So so I work on that in between my day job, and I teach a creative writing class for a local college. So yeah, so and I'm impressed with the quality of writing that's coming out of these classes. I'm so glad that the students are empowered and don't feel like they have to wait like I did, waiting for the agents, waiting for someone to give you approval and try to sell you to Riverhead or whatever back in New York City. I'm so glad people are just doing it. I'm just going to read just a page or two. Okay. And it's the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. All right. Once upon a time in Hollywood, I'm going to have a husband who loves me more than anything and a bunch of children who will be as graceful and beautiful as I am. We will live so high up in the Hollywood Hills that the palm trees will look like dandelions from our Olympus. My prince will work in the studios, and I will bring his cocktail out to the kidney-shaped pool in our sprawling ranch-style house where the growing Los Angeles skyline will appear to be just beyond our backyard. It would be that rare day when the smog has not attached itself to the Civic Center and the offshore winds are blowing. The perfect picture. We will be the white-bordered frame of perfection in our 1960s snapshot, post-war, post-troubles, post-post.
So what do you like most about writing?
I love that everybody can identify with it. I do. I love and then it's so funny sometimes when you read your reviews. I love it. So if we haven't picked up, I'm kind of a humorous person. Mm-hmm. Okay. I was always the one that was sent to laugh, they said. But I love when people tell me in my reviews, this is such a serious novel. Like, I just wish you could have a sense of humor. I was like, so do I. I think I've done my job if I'm like funny and I can write serious. Mm-hmm. I know my aunt's always telling me your humor needs to come on the page. I'm like, I don't know. I like hear the poignant words in my head.
It has been so great hearing about your book.
Thank you so much. You make me feel like a writer again because it's been so isolating during COVID.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. And we all appreciate what you do. And if you, I know traditionally we send and sign a book. If you just, send out the email of where to send, and I'll send a couple books so you can put in the library so somebody can be entertained by the stories of Hollywood.
Absolutely. Okay? And just to finish you off, you mentioned social media. Is there some place where people can find you on social media?
I am. I'm www.taraboteldoherty.com. And
Okay.
I'm on Instagram and I'm on that, but that's my website, which will link you up to all of my social media. Okay. Just my name with a www and a .com at the end.